The eyes of the basketball world have been focused on Miami ever since the Heat brought together the league's most celebrated Big Three. But long before LeBron James and Chris Bosh came to town, it was Dwyane Wade who first brought his talents here to South Beach. He arrived as a young sensation known as Flash. Since then, he's not only become one of the league's elite players, he's also led the Heat to their first ever NBA title. But even after all that success, Dwyane has never experienced anything like the hype he's seeing right now. First of all, it was so off the charts. Was it more than you expected when the thing first happened, when you guys got LeBron and Chris?
Yeah, I mean, you only could think what it would be like, as a fan of the game. You're excited because you're like, man, like LeBron, Chris, D-Wade all playing together, and this is for real. This is not just Olympics. This is, for a long time. So as a fan of the game, I'm excited about, the opportunity and the possibility of what it can be. But then when it happened and all the media attention came, it was just like, whoa, this is a lot.
All right, gentlemen, nice smiles.
I feel like in the last 4 or 5 years, man, that spotlight has got so bright. Does it ever make you a little uncomfortable?
It can. I like to think that I've done a good job of dealing with that spotlight, whether the spotlight has been bright as it can be and it's been dim. One thing about this sport, it'll take you high and it'll take you low. Mm-hmm. And I've been involved in both. I've won a championship and I've won 15 games. I've been in one where my phone don't start ringing, and I've been at the point where my phone didn't ring. So I understand both, and I try to stay even keel between it all.
So the journey continues for the Miami Heat. A work in progress, as everyone continues to say.
This is one of 82. I'm sorry if everyone thought we was going to go 82-0. It just ain't happening.
So now everybody wondered about the chemistry between you three guys. How has that been so far?
Well, the chemistry has been it's been ongoing. I mean, you got to understand something with this is, first of all, myself and LeBron, two guys who used to have the ball in their hand at all times, used to make it all the plays.
We all know Rome wasn't built in one day, so it's going to take time, and we understand that.
We knew it would take time, but I think now we're starting to get into a groove and we're starting to understand and feel each other out a little bit.
And LeBron motors across. Nice pass. Dwyane Wade hammers it home. Rebound to LeBron James. Here he comes, hitting ahead for Wade. There he goes. Oh! The house of highlights.
You think these guys like passing the ball to each other? Wow. Coach Spoelstra referred to you as one of the caretakers of the Miami Heat philosophy. What does that mean?
It just means that, as I expressed with myself and Udonis, we understand the culture. We understand the philosophy behind what Miami Heat basketball is all about. Our system and with the things we do and the culture and the first-class organization that we are the ones who show people who come in. This is how we do things here. We might make minor adjustments, minor tweaks, but at the end of the day, this is our culture.
After making the adjustments they needed, the Heat found their groove.
Here comes Dwyane Wade, open court. LeBron the trailer. Wade doesn't need him. Tony, the winning streak stays alive. The Heat have won 8 straight games. The bell tolls for another Heat opponent.
And leading the charge was the player formerly known as Flash.
Alley-oop to Wade!
So I follow you, Twitter. I see the Flash thing. No more Flash. Tell me about that.
Well, to me, it's simple. Shaq gave me that name in 2004, 2005, my second year in the league. I just felt it was time just of change of me as I'm changing, and now I'm moving forward to what's next.
Part of what's next is the fashion modeling thing.
Let's just say fashion, not the modeling.
I gotta put the modeling thing because I've seen the stuff, man. I've seen the model. What is that about? Tell me about the modeling.
I have no idea.
Are you having fun with it?
I have fun with it. I personally, I only got like 3 looks. I can look serious, I can smile, and I can get your eyebrow raised. So I have fun with it because I know that one day no one's gonna want to take pictures of me. And I can just show me some stuff that I'm gonna be able to show my grandkids one day. Like, man, look at your pops, look at your grandpas. I was a sharp brother. But most of the part, I just like putting on clothes. You know, I like looking sharp or thinking I look sharp, or whatever the case may be. I like feeling good, you know?
Nowhere does he feel better than in sunny South Florida, which has been his comfort zone for the past 7 years. What are some of the things that you enjoy most about being in Miami?
Besides the weather, besides the sun, besides the water. Because Miami is the place where when I land, when I'm in the air and I know I'm going back, it just feels like home. You know, and the people have embraced me since day one. And I told them, you know, once I signed that contract, I said, now y'all can't get rid of me. You know, the Dwyane Wade thing, y'all got me, and I'm here for a long time.
The Miami Heat, they've done it!
It's been a long time since Dwyane brought a championship to the city he loves, a fact that's been weighing heavily on his mind. You play your first 3 years, you win a championship. It's been 4 years since that happened.
Yeah.
I guess you start to really appreciate how much that championship was, but you start to want it again more.
Yeah.
Is that starting to...
You know what, I think a lot of people probably don't understand this, but when you've won one and then you don't win one for a while, I think it's even worse, because you felt what it felt like to be on the winning circle. You felt what it is to host them trophies up and to get that champagne bath and just the whole feeling that you feel like, yeah,